So, what's your name?
Susan.
A lovely name. Well, I'm the Doctor. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but this seems like a 25th century Earthship.
How can you tell?
See, it's the vibrations. You can feel them through the floor. No one else builds a ship quite so rattly. Ever since the first clock, you've always been about moving parts. Back then it was cogs, now it's, what, dynamic nanolinks? What ship is this anyway?
It's the Svalbard. Why do you ask?
The Svalbard? What, like the seed vault in the early 2000s?
It started as a seed vault, a way to preserve Earth's history. And then sometime a couple of hundred years later, with global warming becoming a major threat, they started to grow it into a way to preserve humanity. Seeds, animals, people, everything that would be needed if society ever fell. We were meant to sleep until the computer located a new hospitable planet. The ship's solar powered, and when in hibernation we don't need food or water, so it's all self-sufficient. I'm the ship's captain, but even I should only be woken up if the ship runs into trouble or is stuck, which I guess is now.
Hopefully, not for too much longer. Can I see the bridge? I may be able to vent some excess plasma inside. If it works, it may dislodge you. A bit like greasing up a ring if it's stuck around your finger. It's exactly as we thought. Your ship's engines are caught inside the tow. Means you're not moving anywhere.
A tear. A tear in space-time.
Yeah, well, a tow through space-time. Bridging 2 points together. Time Lord technology with Dalek ingenuity.
Can you close it once we are clear of it? I mean, you did come through it.
I can, but I want to make sure your ship's clear of the rift. It closes with half your ship inside. You may lose your engines permanently. So, Captain Susan of the Svalbard, would you be able to vent any excess plasma?
When I do, I need you to put us on full impulse. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we're moving.
But so is the rift.
That could be a problem. Not good. Not good at all. The Tow's coming with us. And we're opening space-time like a zip.
I'm Doctor. Look outside. Doctor, we should head to the escape pods. There is literally no way we divert a ship with no engines. I'm starting the evacuation procedures.
Bear with me, Susan. I have been known to impress. Tight spaces are sometimes my speciality.
You seem human to me. Your brain couldn't possibly work at those calculations. You require a processor to calculate every minute change in the flight path, considering we are carrying a spatial phenomenon in the back seat. I am the captain, and I order you to abandon ship.
A, well, you're not my captain. B, if the ship explodes with a space-time tow, we may break, well, everything. And C, I don't have a C. Wait, no. You said... What did you say?
Carrying a spatial phenomenon in the back seat.
No, before that. I don't mean to rush you, Captain, but
You require a processor to calculate every minute change.
Haha, that's it! I do require a processor, and thankfully, I've got a great one just sitting on the table. With a processor designed to deal with the labour of millions of different species, a lot of minute changes to react to in a labour, I'd say that processor is big enough to deal with this. Medi, read our flight plan, account for the spatial variance of the rift, and try to adjust our course.
Great, Medi. Now bring us to a full stop.
You speak binary?
Of course I do, Doctor. I'm the captain of a ship of hundreds of thousands. I need to be able to understand each of them.
Remind me to get a dictionary off you at some point. I've been guessing for weeks.
I suggest, Doctor, that you think of a way to dislodge my ship without crashing it. I'm going to go to the hibernation base and make sure that everyone is still, tucked up and asleep.
I think we're going to be great friends. I'm happy you agree. It looks like this tour isn't going any larger. Well, for now at least. Any chance you can watch the bridge while you're having a look at the tour? I'd really like to figure out where in the timeline this rift leads to. But it's not like I can just stick my head through and look. And I don't get it. If this was a clean connection between 2 points of time, why didn't the ship just dislodge? Could really do with going through the looking glass. Medi, can you open a connection to Susan? Captain, do you have any spacesuits on board? Preferably ones that are magnetically sealed?
We do. Looking at your current location, you're not all that far away. Follow this corridor down and they will be on your right.
Thanks. I'll have a look. Captain, these suits are quite uncomfortable. Mine are bigger on the inside. This just feels tight.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Saying that, I like that yours has thermal and night vision. Mine have glass and tiny torches. Plus, mine are bright orange. Someone takes a bit on the nose.
Really? Bright orange. All of our suits come with all of that standard.
Little head torches wouldn't go amiss. I want to stick my head in and have a look around.
You're mad. Want to kill you.
I've just spent the best part of a month inside it. I'll be fine. Hopefully. Well, this doesn't make sense.
I can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
I can't
What?
hear you. What?
This isn't Gallifrey. This is Earth. Earth a very, very, very long time ago. No wonder this ship didn't come out cleanly. Hey, look at this. Silene steno film, I think. It's a prehistoric plant. That makes more sense. Well, if the rift had split connected to the Time War, the Svalbards, and the origins of this seed, the ship would have come out cleanly. And now the seed's back on this side, I should just be able to... Well, that's strange. Nothing else went through the rift from our side. All matter's in its original place. It should have closed. Unless something came through to outside from prehistoric Earth.
Doctor, hello. You're cutting out. I'm putting a lot of faith in a man I just met. But then again, what should I have done? Shot him and dealt with it all myself. My grade in time displacement theory was a C. I'm so tempted to unfreeze you now. You would know what to do, and you're the only person on this ship that would outrank me. But then again, that wouldn't be procedure. Not until the ship is in a critical state can the captain begin evacuation procedures. And as an admiral, you would probably court-martial me, even if I'm your little sister. Well, it seems like everyone on every floor is asleep. Kind of wish someone else would have woken up to give us a hand. One broken hibernation pod is that. Too much to ask for. I get that the plan was for everyone to be asleep in this room, but lights wouldn't have gone amiss. Not even a light switch. Hello? Anyone there?
Captain? Susan? Hello? Not great. Medic, has the audio gone down? Okay. Medic, can you give me directions to Susan? Wait. Sorry, I still don't understand. I could do with a way for you to point. Medic, can you control the lights? Right, thank you, great. Can you lead the way? Keep the lights on you want me to follow and turn the rest off. Medi, was that you? I think I know what came through. Okay, no time. Right, it can break through doors. I need something that's reinforced. The bridge? I can probably make it. Come on, close!
Ow. Doctor.
Susan? You're okay?
Something just hit me over the head.
Yeah, I think we have an intruder. A primate. Are you okay?
I am okay. Medi, is there a safe way to the bridge?
Did you understand that?
Yeah, and a brilliant idea too. Thanks, Medi.
Okay. Susan, are you able to lock down all of the stasis pods?
I can. Good idea. They'll be with you in a few minutes.
Stay safe. So the door opened. Me and Medi are connecting the ship to the Time War, but we can't go back until the primate's back on Earth. Then I closed down the door to Earth, but all of that's easier said than done. A primate on a spaceship, 40,000 years in the future, from a rift opened by seeds. I've made worse mistakes. Just need to make sure no one gets hurt. And that primate doesn't get injured. The butterfly effect's quite scary.
Doctor, we have a bigger problem.
Sick. Wicked. Destroy.
Do you have a plan?
Yeah, kinda. How did you get in here?
Through my office. Do not worry, no one can get in there. Will you stop and tell me the plan?
It's hard to stop when you're on a roll.
Oh, a roll. That sounds positive.
Yeah, sure. If you'd call a downward spiral a roll, I'm on a great one.
Please, just stop then.
I would, but we really need to reinforce these doors. I'm sure as a captain of a vessel this size, you know what the Daleks are.
Of course. That's why our doors are reinforced. No Cyberman, Talic, or Primate will get onto this bridge. It was made from a quantum alloy.
Oh. Well, that makes me feel slightly better.
So, a plan?
Right. Kind of a plan. Well, the rough makings of one. But the fun comes in improvising. From what I can gather, the machine that sends us here stitches time together, like, I don't know, a stapler on a folded over piece of paper. It makes the 2 points touch. Anyway, I was stuck with that machine and had to make a quick getaway. When I was undoing the stitch, it seems I've caught the area of time where your ship is on my way back, connecting your ship to where I was aiming to go. Which
would have been a simple fix, as once your ship was free, me and Medi would return back, close the door, we'd open behind us. But it seems when we tried to dislodge ourselves, some of your seeds have fallen into the rift, displacing them. One of those seeds was stylene stenophila. I found it inside the tour. Quite the backstory, if this was an original cutting of it.
That's the oldest seed we are carrying.
Well, it will be if it's original cutting. 30, 40,000 years old. Fossilised for most of its life. Fossilisation shows similar traits with time displacement. The way atoms contract in a spatial tour is really similar. But that's not what's important. The seeds have gone through, and that's made a tour through to prehistoric Earth.
Hence our primate.
Hence, our primate.
So all we need to do is get you all through the rift.
Easier said than done.
Doctor!
Yeah?
The primate and the Daleks are heading towards one another. Does the primate need to be alive to go back through?
That's a horrid thought.
Well, it would make our lives easier.
Have you heard of the butterfly effect? Change the past and it causes irreversible damage to the present.
Sort of like bringing a primate to my spaceship.
Well, no. Probably. You wouldn't tell anyone. But even so, that's not as bad as it dying. He could carry the genome to human evolution. Is there a way to divert them?
We could place a blast door between them, but I don't have enough power to close the door on that floor. Half my systems are still inside the rift.
Okay. Is there any system ship we don't need?
Not really. This ship was designed to be efficient. We have minimal life support, minimal lighting. We don't even have food creation. Just enough rations for one person if I have to wake up.
Okay, so if I was to cut power to the engines...
Well, engines aren't going to be good if human history never existed.
Still not good enough. Medi, how long?
Less than a minute.
Okay, right.
Doctor, do we cut power from the life support or cut power from the stasis chambers? We can all abandon ship if we need to.
50 seconds, and you're on last resorts. Don't you see? Well, I suppose you do. For now.
That'll do it. Blast door closing.
Justin curse.
Tell you what, a bit of adrenaline really kicks the brain into gear. And the lights being off will really help. Well, at least we have lights in here now.
So,
What's your knowledge on mammals like?
I took first year biology, so quite mediocre.
Okay. Well, humans never adapted a taped and lucidum. Well, I say never. You will. Just not yet. And the good thing about not yet means you didn't have one back when you were primates.
No, that didn't come up in first year biology.
It's a film in the eye. It basically helps you see in the dark, which means our primate's currently blind. Well, almost blind, but he can't see in the dark.
But so are we. I know the lights are on in here, but on the corridors, we won't be able to see either.
Yeah, unless you had a night vision suit.
This sounds like half a plan, but I could do with more.
Okay, that's fair. Imagine you were a primate. No real consciousness, just impulses, urges, instincts. You'd follow sound, heat, light, and smell. Our friend has no light. So what if we went down there and you used these seeds? The sound, the smell. You could lure the primate to the tour, like a moth to a candle. When it sees the light, it's just going to go and follow.
And why me? Why don't you go and deal with the creature in the dark?
Because I've got 3 Daleks to deal with.
Okay, that's fair.
No, not exactly. They're here wanting what we want. They want the tours closed, and the splicer machine safely away from us. But the Daleks aren't really known for listening to reason. They're also extremely afraid of me. So, I'm not the best person to go down. I'd rather not get shot.
The Daleks are scared of you.
That's a long story. But they're not scared of you. Medi, turn on the lights that you can near the Daleks. Keep the ones where I'm going off.
Hey, Daleks. Hi.
Back again. Locating. Back again. You are like a smudge. Very big care.
I can't. Believe me, I'd really like to.
Back again. Is of no use.
Before you shoot, the doctor has a message for you.
Noda. These enemy of the Daleks Empire. Following directive, this became the station in all space. So converting to fetish the like supremacy. The data is another this vessel.
Excuse me, Daleks. If your primary mission is too close that tear, you know who may be able to help.
Likes me not with the data.
But you know that the doctor wants that tear closed as much as you, and as far as I can tell, these two tears connecting with one another has created a larger tear than before.
Correct.
And that scares you, that's why you're here. So let him help.
I didn't actually imagine it being so dark. Night vision's on. 100%. Good. Okay. Where are you? I really hope I know the right way. That's it. Nice and easy.
So we have a deal. 5 minutes and then you can come back and sort this however you see fit. Allow the doctor to close this tear. Preserve your splicer.
Affirmative.
Doctor, your plan worked. Well, half worked.
Aw, they trust me. Wait, half worked.
I couldn't talk them into 10 minutes, only 5.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem. The primate and I are only around the corner. Have you got time to get Medi and get back to the tour?
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. Oh. I'm a load of seeds. That leaves me one last throw. If I can throw the can. If it doesn't follow the can, guess I've got to run for it.
Do you want the light back on before we come down?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. Well, first things first, let's close up the tour to prehistoric Earth. I'm getting a natural at this. There we are.
I can't tell. You're closing it without even turning that thing on.
That's not me. Both are closing. We're on the wrong side of the tour. Why is it closing? Hey, what? Ah!
Hey.
Query. Did you steal the Gallifreyan relic?
Steal's a strong word. It wasn't even Gallifreyan. It's like someone took the real relic and put that there in its place. Wait. Query. What's the Gallifreyan relic?
Response: the first second of frozen time.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Query. Did you open this tier in space-time?
I suppose.
Query. Sentence?
Response: sentence undecided. Decision: trial.
Trial to be conducted on Relikvi by the Central Mind. Imminently.